Albuquerque, New Mexico. Game number 2 in the history of the Texas Tailgaters. It's showdowns. It's the party animals. It's Jimmy Lewis versus Reese Hampton, up 6 points to 5. Reese sends one down the left field line. It's tailing foul. A fan sticks his glove out and catches the foul ball, and the Texas Tailgators win their first ever game in the history of their franchise by a fan-caught foul ball. Now, Cincinnati, Ohio, 3 weeks later, first big league stadium. Marcos Castillo reigning in the right center field gap and has it for out number 2. It's that team in yellow. It's a big league stadium. It's the first time either one of those things are happening in the Texas Tailgaters history. Can they beat the Bananas, and can they win in a big league ballpark? What say you, Marcos Castillo? For out number 3, did the same thing as he did on out number 2, a jumping, leaping, diving grab in the right center field, and the Texas Tailgaters victorious for the first ever time over the Savannah Bananas. Now, one of our favorite things we got to do all last year, we're going to do it all this year, we're going to do it hopefully for all of our existence, is tailgating. The Tailgaters tailgate, and well, we play wiffle ball at the tailgate, and poor Jimmy Lewis struck me out on 3 pitches. Still having a good old time there in Philadelphia. So much fun. One of our favorite tailgates we got to go to in 2025. As we go to one of our favorite tailgates, to our favorite series of 2025. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on the campus of LSU. The Texas Tailgaters trying to earn their first ever sweep in their history. Jordan Hussein, oh my goodness, behind the back trick play in showdowns. The first unofficial trick play in the history of showdowns, and the Texas Tailgaters swept Baton Rouge on the back, quite literally, of our captain, the Texas kid, Jordan Hussein. Now, same scenario. 2 weeks later, to finish out the college tour in Starkville, Mississippi, in the home of Mississippi State. Reese Hampton yet again sends one high in the sky. Jordan Hussein trying to track it down. Can't quite track it down in the air, but can track it down. Send it to Indiana Stanley, who tags out Reese Hampton for the final out of the ball game as the Texas Tailgaters spoiled the final game of the Party Animals headliner tour in 2025 as they won it 4-3. Then it was time to go to Texas as we began our headliner tour. John Reed, game 2 in Texas and win number 1. The Texas Tailgaters, their first win in the Lone Star State by a final score of 3-2. And where else a better way to do it with a better left-handed arm than John Reed over those boys in black and pink. First of 2 wins in Texas, the second coming a few weeks later in Round Rock, where John Reed yet again able to get the final out in a 4-2 victory over those Party Animals to close out the 2025 Texas Tailgaters headliner tour. However, the 2025 season not complete, as the Texas Tailgaters were playing their first big league stadium in the state of Texas in Indiana Stanley, that first Texas Tailgater Tater, as he sent one into the Crawford boxes, and a big-time long ball from Indiana Stanley, who led the Tailgaters with 4 home runs in 2025. The final Tailgater go yah-yah in 2025 was Zach Watson off of Dakota Stilts All-Britain in Houston into the Crawford boxes, and what a way to end the 2025 World Tour in the Lone Star State and in a big league ballpark. The 2026 season started off with a banger for the Texas Tailgaters, as last weekend at Florida State in front of 60,000 people, Chris Clark told everybody he was Braxton Keith, and then threw the camera on the ground. The 3rd overall pick in the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft was having a time, as was Taj Porter during our first run silly of the night. But then our first trick play of 2026 came from our 6th round draft pick, Brett Donnie Allen. The wonder from down under goes between the legs with Nigel the Crocodile on his bill, and then a little backflip action to leave in between the lines. The action only continued to pick up after that when Dakota Stilts All-Britain sent an absolute dart to third, and then Jordan Bart said, I got time to do a trick play. The dive and grab, book it, and then the trick play as well, book it from JB. Perhaps the coolest moment of the night was Travis Munoz hitting the first home run in Tailgaters history in a football stadium, and then he had this to say.
You just hit a home run in front of 60,000 people. How do you feel?
Well, Brett, it's plain and simple. I'm the best there ever is. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I piss excellent. I'm a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
A big, hairy American winning machine indeed. Who else is that? Well, it's Nick Mr. Leisure Lopez going back to back after Travis Munyo. Didn't have a home run for the first 7 innings, but that is the first 2 of 3 home runs that the Tailgators would send out of right field in FSU on Saturday night. The third, maybe you're wondering, came off the bat of Jose Brother Gonzalez, a man who told me pregame he was going to go yard, and he did just that. Brother going to one of the deeper parts of the yard in right center, and what a way to conclude the Texas Tailgators offensive onslaught. 5-3 was the final score and a losing effort for the Tailgators, but still a wonderful way to kick off the 2026 season.
Are the Texas Tailgators the most major league built banana ball team of all time? Well, they just might be. It all started with the 3rd overall pick of the draft, their first pick of the night, Chris Clark. He has 7 years of minor league baseball experience. Well, on 3 different occasions was one phone call away from going to the big leagues, and a guy who has a sub-4 career minor league ERA. He's going to come in and be the ace of the Tailgators pitching staff day 1. Then the 2nd round selection was Jordan Barth, a guy who's been on SportsCenter top 10 from his defensive web gyms and playing in Sioux Falls. He's going to hit over 300. He's going to have a lot of pop, and another guy with multi-year pro ball experience. Reese Miller. Nothing more has to be said. He had a 1.33 ERA last year in the Pioneer League, winning the Pioneer League Reliever of the Year award. This is a guy who's going to come in and be your closer from day 1, and another guy with a bunch of professional baseball experience. In the 4th round, the Tailgators took a guy who has more professional baseball experience than any guy in banana ball. It's 33-year-old Kyle Martin. After his career at South Carolina, he has bounced around in the minor leagues, independent ball, and even the Mexican leagues the past 10 years plus to tally over 270 career professional home runs. He's going to come in and maybe be in the MVP conversation as a rookie. Then, to end day 1, the Tailgators took Brett Sanchez, a guy who not only has professional baseball experience here in banana ball, but also outside of banana ball. Brett Sanchez has played in the Northwoods League during his collegiate days, was a Division III guy grinding it out, and then has played indie ball the past couple of years as well. To just be 24 years old, Brett Sanchez has been around the block and knows what it takes to be here in banana. The first pick of day 2 was the first time the Tailgators took a guy who had no previous professional baseball experience outside of banana ball. It was Brett Allen, but he still has banana ball experience, playing with the Visitors this past year and really excelling from an entertainment aspect and as well as a back-end bullpen piece. And hey, he had 11 saves, which was the program record at Reinhardt University this past season. More banana ball experience in the 7th round when Tyler Riggett was drafted to the Texas Tailgators. He was a firefighter this past year, another young, enthusiastic guy to bring in the clubhouse amongst all these other veterans, and another guy not with outside professional baseball experience, but banana ball experience, the left-hander Tyler Riggett. Joe Mikulik, in his 40 years of professional experience, finally took back over in the 8th round when he took Jonathan Hughes, another guy with 6+ years of minor league experience in the Atlanta Braves organization, reaching Double-A. Think Chris Clark with the first pick here in the 8th round. Jonathan Hughes is going to be that version of Chris Clark coming out of the bullpen. A 4.2 career ERA in the minors, and a guy who we're going to depend on a whole lot coming out of the back end. We love professional experience, but we also love banana ball experience, more specifically Texas Tailgators experience, and that's where Joe Sperone and Jimmy Lewis come in the 9th and the 11th rounds here for the Texas Tailgators. Obviously, Joe Sperone coming in this year fresh, or his first year of professional baseball here in banana ball, 2nd year Tailgator next year. Jimmy Lewis has been around the block, guys. Again, spent 4 years in the Dodgers minor league organization, was a Tailgator last year, and now a Tailgator again this year. The best of both worlds for Joe Mikulik's squad. Last guy we haven't talked about, again, another guy with a ton of professional experience, Jose Gonzalez. Was a CPL banana during his time at Texas State. Also spent some time in independent ball and even played 25 games in the Astros organization in 2025. Jose Gonzalez joins a group of guys who's going to be veteran-led, veteran coach, and professional-minded out there in between the lines. So just to recap, 8 of the 11 guys drafted by Joe Mikulik this year all have professional experience outside of banana ball. The other 3 guys all have banana ball experience. So yes, to answer the question, this is the most major league built banana ball team, maybe ever. But can they get it done and get a ring in 2026?
Including the team's first win. Now we're going to bring the beach all the way to Frisco, Texas, right here inside the Lazy River. Coconuts undefeated, never lost. Only team that could say that in banana ball history. And there's only one player who can say that he had the first start and first strikeout in the history of Loco Beach. It's Andy Archer, and he's catching a vibe right now in the Lazy River as well. Andy, question for you.
We're like that.
We got to it a little bit, but, you know, first strikeout, first start, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, honestly, pretty emotional. I think for me, like leaving the team that I love so much, like leaving my teammates, leaving kind of just everything I knew here in Banana Land. And then Croco taking me where he did in the draft just kind of showed me that I was a priority. And that felt really good. And just to come in and felt like, you know, earn the start. I just felt like it was really special for me to see the fans really, you know, not just stay behind me, but my new team as well. And so it felt really good, to be honest with you, yeah.
Great energy from Andy Archer. Just a beautiful day to be riding the river. What about this feature in Frisco, Texas? You don't see a lazy river everywhere, but we do bring the beach to you, and we bring a lot of wins to you. Don't know how to lose. Haven't done it yet. Big part of that, Peyton shot Tanya. First trick play, first double trick play in Loco Beach history. Peyton, walk me through both those moments.
It was unbelievable. And I really do have to credit my teammates here because they helped me out all off season. We practiced so hard on that. I just happened to be the guy that got the first ground ball, but it could have been anybody. It means a lot for banana ball just because of the equalizer point, changes the game. That was a big, the double trick play was huge for us during that game. So it helped out a lot. It was a ton of fun. The boys were fired up for sure.
Talked about the equalizer point. We've got new rules, new teams, and the brand new Banana Ball Championship League. Also, we have one guy who secured the showman of the game, and it was for good reason. Barehanded catch in right field to secure the first equalizer point in team history. Oh, man, he's popping right out of the water. And he hit a home run to tie the game in the 9th. Gideon, you are Loco Beach. I can see it on your face. Why this team, and why were you the man for those 2 moments?
I would say it's because that Croco said from the beginning he picked us all for a reason, and he said that this is the Lord's team. He gave it up to him, and we all feel blessed and honored to be here. It just happened to be me. It could have been any single one of us. Oscar Brew, we got a lot of boppers in the lineup, you know, but I'm glad that I got to have that moment. I'll celebrate that for the rest of my life, and I'm glad that Loco Beach is doing it here in Frisco, Texas tonight, baby. Let's go.
We're doing it here tonight. 1-0, set to be 2-0, set to be 3-0. Undefeated, never lost. Loco Beach Coconuts. Just going to be bringing this vibe all across the country. The beach is coming to you, and I'm running out of room on the lazy river, so this inner tube's going to be coming to your screen too. Brett, I'm not going to pee in the pool, but I heard you know a thing or two about piss and excellence.
Pair of minor leaguers square off here in FSU. A big-time boom. Travis Munoz to the moon and back. First long ball in 2026 for the Tailgaters.
You just hit a home run in front of 60,000 people. How do you feel?
Well, Brett, it's plain and simple. I'm the best there ever is. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I piss excellent. I'm a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Oh man, we are so back here in Frisco with the Texas Tailgaters won their first ever game in the Lone Star State. He's the voice of the beach, the voice of the Loco Beach Coconuts. He's AJ Swiatek. I'm Brett Loftus, voice of the Texas Tailgaters. AJ, 1-0 are you guys, 0-1 are us. What do you say you here in Frisco?
I'll
tell you what, I look out at all these fans. The vibes are infectious. The beach has been brought to you, but this is a Tailgaters headliner and a big one. These are 2 games for a team that is winless very early, but I look at the Banana Ball Open, a chance to fight for a playoff spot. Every game so important leading up to Easter weekend.
Yeah, I mean, those first 11 games, man, trying to get into the Open, it really counts for a lot, trying to win that playoff spot in April. The boys in blue and orange, the boys in teal and orange, they've already taken the field. They're about ready to go here in Frisco. Dealt with a lot of rain today, dealt with a lot of different things, but we're ready to go here at Riders Field in Frisco, Texas, with 9,000 of our closest friends here in the Lone Star State. Man, we got a fun one coming at you here tonight.
That we do. Brett, I'll tell you what, I'm still soaking wet from that lazy river, and I really wouldn't want it any other way. Sometimes you find sand in your pocket. Other times, you just find yourself at the beach with your feet kicked up well into the sky. You want to talk about Loco Beach? It's led off with Ben Pumps Parker. The guy embodies what it means to be at the ocean daily, and he's set to lead things off for the hottest team in the sport.
Chris Clark, the 3rd overall pick of the Texas Tailgaters on the bob, facing Pumps. First fan caught foul ball opportunity, lands on a roof. Chris Clark, the 3rd overall pick, 7-year minor leaguer in the Cup system, Rule 5 draft pick of the Seattle Mariners in 2022. And now we got a ball and a strike. Man, I tell you what, we had a rainy day here in Frisco, some winds blowing. It feels like 45 degrees. My weather app says it's 55. I don't know what to believe. I'm just happy we're here at Riders Field in the Lone Star State, and I'm happy to be sitting alongside my good friend A.J. Swiatek. 2-1 becomes 2-2. Pumps, man, a .388 career hitter in his college days between William and Mary in Division III. This one stung into the Coconuts dugout. They don't call him Pumps for no reason. You can see those biceps on him, man. He hit one about 517 feet in spring training a couple weeks back. Chopper right side, trick play opportunity. Between the legs, Sonny, Chris Clark covering the bag. Got him. Book it. First out of the ball game on trick play for the designated fielder, Jonathan Sunshine Looters, and his pitcher, Chris Clark.
I'm going to need some extra eyes on that one. Ben Parker's got wheels on him, and I'll tell you what, he was flying down the line like a pelican right when it gets an eye on some food at the beach. Really close bang-bang play, but that's the wherewithal you expect from Chris Clark. He's got the experience to back it up.
What's our good friend of the program, Tanner Allen, doing down there? My gosh, AJ, he's got old swim trunks and tarps off. Chopper again. Moon scoops it. Bounce past the first. Book it. 2 outs. 2 trick plays for the boys in pinstripes.
That right side of the infield looking sharp. Tanner Allen going to have to run back to the dugout shirtless. What else would you expect from Loco Beach? That's a nice bounce pass as well. Think he learned that one on the basketball court?
I don't know, man. Moon plays a lot of sports. Lived here in Frisco for a while, a SoCal native. Now a guy we know and love, Jordan Brewer, a visitor a year ago, the Big Ten Player of the Year during his time at Michigan in 2019. And a father, most important. 2-0 to him. Vincent Chapman behind home plate here in Frisco. Tell you what, a good crowd on a cool March night. And right to Fiver, the captain. Bucket Jordan Hussein, 3 up, 3 down for those boys in blue and orange. It's time to go win us an inning, A.J. Swiatek.
That's what Chris Clark does best in all seriousness, just inducing that contact and trusting his defense behind him. Work to perfection, couple of trick plays. That one just right to Johnny on the spot on the left side of the infield. And they get through one of the toughest top of the orders in the league. Now we get to watch Andy Archer take the bump.
Beautiful, beautiful night here as we'll take a look at the defense now for the Coconuts.
Archer's battery mate is Ashby Vining. He's got Tanner Allen out in left. Dane Toughlin mans the hot corner. And Archer, very similar to Chris Clark, likes to do all he can to get his defense involved. He wants to see this team hold on and win a big-time showing here with the Equalizer Point.
5 trick plays in that defense. 2 from Chataye, 1 from Gideon Antel, 1 from Jacobo, 1 from Brewer last weekend for those Loco Beach Coconuts. As you mentioned, it's the big man on the mound from Atlanta, Georgia, but also claims to be a native Hawaiian. It's Andy Archer.
Yeah, Andy Archer really impressed me in his first start for Loco Beach. was able to respond really well after giving up the early walk-off and just fill up the zone. Had the team's first strikeout in club history. You look at what he did last year. That's when he was rocking yellow. He says the teal fits him better, and he's happy to be a part of the Beach. The vibes are infectious. You can only say it so much, but everyone wants to be a part of Loco Beach. Andy Archer, a big reason he's got fans littered throughout the stadium.
Man, that's a tough lineup he's got to face for those boys in pinstripes still tonight, and it all starts at the top of this lineup with Travis Munoz. You just seen a bounce pass trick play from him in the top half of the first. I mean, just a treacherous 1-2-3. Moon, Lopez, Barth. But then you look, Moon, Lopez, back-to-back homers last weekend, buried her way down there in the sixth. So Jose Brother Gonzalez hit one that would have been a home run in a baseball stadium last weekend. Good lineup, 1 through 10 there for the Texas Tailgaters. And obviously we mentioned in Jonathan Sunshine Looters will be the designated fielder. Does not affect the batting order, 1 through 10. Sunshine playing first there in the top half of the first. Archer, Moon, two guys that are good pals, going to face off against each other. I know we had the banana ball kickoff last weekend in Tallahassee, but it feels a little different here in Frisco tonight. As that one outside, 1-0 to Travis Moon. 300 hitter last year, 326 to be exact. A guy who told me, I'm not wearing any sleeves. Try out to right, and tell. Oh, Gideon, don't do it to him. Between the legs, bucket.
So casual for the Ant-Man out and right, and Mark Crocco's loving it. He secured the team the equalizer point in their debut contest. No different here. Able to straddle it right between the legs. He's calling that one the Manscaped.
Ooh, I like that. That's really, really good. Nick Mr. Leisure Lopez. Lobie ahead 2-0. Leisure leading the Tailgaters in batting average a year ago. Multi-hit ball game in FSU. And one of the chillest guys we know, a ball four sprint. We'll get to see this ball four sprint defense from the Coconuts. Lopie thought about going to, maybe could have had it, but will concede just one there with only one out here in the bottom of the first.
A little frustration from Andy Archer. His mindset is just throw strikes, throw strikes, throw strikes. And against such a left-handed heavy lineup, you're going to see a lot of change-ups.
What do we have here? What say you, Ashby Vine? Is the tide going to reach his chair? That's a valid question. Oh, getting Arch involved. Uh-oh. Is Ashby gonna catch in the beach chair? Oh, you bet. Arch spins him one. To get ahead 0-1. Man, if that ain't banana ball, I don't know what is. Fans, an opportunity.
That would have been banana ball.
The man in the yellow tux put out a video challenging our banana ball fans after not a single fan across 27 innings in Tallahassee called a foul ball. If you're coming to Frisco tomorrow, if you're in Savannah this weekend, if you're in Memphis, hey, try and catch one. Or just cheer on Andy Archer as he punches out Jordan Barth for out number 2.
Zero surprise from Ashby Vining, just chilling behind the plate. Archer picks up where he left off. This is a guy who doesn't get phased easily. Doesn't matter there's a runner on the path behind him. He's just going to stick to what's working. It's that changeup.
Welcome to the action. It's 33-year-old Kyle Martin. One of the most powerful bats in all of Banana Land. 275 career professional home runs. Perhaps some of the best hair in all of Banana Land as well. Don't worry, ladies. He is married. He is married.
I don't know if we're talking hair. I think Drake Fontenot would like a word.
I think we're going to see Drake tonight.
Little birdie told me.
That's what a little birdie, a couple little birdies. Second overall pick in the inaugural Banana Ball Player Draft. I watched Drake on our flight into Frisco yesterday sing a song on the airplane, AirPods in, sunglasses on, mouthing the words the whole flight. I don't know if it was the same song or not, but it was very intriguing. Kmart again fouls one off to Andrew Bartman over there, who's got a custom smoker in the first base coaching box. Out to left, ball four sprint defense. TA can't get to it. Here comes Lopey around third, and he can walk home. Welcome back to Texas, you Tailgaters. The boys in blue and orange win inning number 1.
See the defense playing in there with 3 balls and made Tanner Allen have to turn his back to the crowd and just go all-out Superman for it. Couldn't bring it in, and that's what happens when you're able to work those 3-ball counts. You get the outfield playing in. That's just perfectly placed out to left, and the Tailgaters take a 1-0 lead.
Tailgaters, as AJ just said, lead it 1-0. And grabbing the boys, getting down. Wow. I mean, just wow. Breathtaking, some would say, AJ Swiatek here at Riders Field. 9,000 people coming out tonight to see Banana Balls, one of Banana Ball's newest brands, and the 14th ever in the history of Banana Ball. The Loco Beach Coconuts and the Texas Tailgaters. As Vincent Chapman now sitting in the beach chair. Eric Osberg, another one of the elder statesmen, but still a rookie here in Banana Ball, leading off the inning for the Coconuts, facing the 3rd overall pick in the inaugural Banana Ball player draft, Chris Clark.
This is a matchup Osberg's really been looking forward to. He has so much pro experience and says these are the kind of battles, iron sharpens iron, that makes him a better Banana Ball player.
Got him! Little cheddar cheese at the tailgate from CC.
Oh man, and it's got Vincent Chapman falling out of his chair. Blew the doors off. Oh my goodness. Just a beautiful pitch. Elevate that heat. Chris Clark tops out with the best of them, and he's hyped up on the bump.
One thing Chris Clark has talked to me a lot about, hey man, I'm not worried about the pitcher. Obviously, he had a 2 ERA last year in AA ball. A few phone calls away from playing in bigs. Biggest thing he's worried about, the entertainment. Jordan Barth not worried about trick plays. Book it for out number 2.
Chris Clark is wheeling and dealing. 5 up, 5 down. Dane Toughlin looks to put a stunt to the troubling trend, but I will remind you, these are the comeback Coconuts. They're not too unfamiliar with playing from behind. In case you missed what they did in Tallahassee, it was a big-time comeback for a win against the Firefighters. They're built for this.
6-4 win against the Firefighters last weekend. Dane Toughlin. Got to spend a lot of time with Dane in the airport yesterday, and he told me, after last year, 2025, playing independent ball, he said it was between going to Mexico or quitting, just straight up retiring. Barry Aldrich sends him a DM, and, well, welcome to Banana Ball, Dane. 1-1 against Chris Clark. A couple of pro guys, a lot of pro guys, man. That's something we love to talk about. We're going to talk about a lot this year in Banana Ball with the infiltration of all those professional guys. Foul ball doesn't have a chance at that one, but somewhere in East Texas, a 1997 red F-150 just caught one on the windshield. Deuces wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fans! Oh, man. AJ, would you try to catch that bare hand on a night like tonight?
Not with the Coconuts at the plate.
Good, AJ, good. CC. Ooh, almost clipped Dane. Full count incoming. Choosing Texas, I can tell. I wish Chris Clark would choose a strikeout here. Ponche! Throw the glove! Throw the banana ball! Throw the head! Chris Clark, you're him! 6 up, 6 down. What else is there to say? Let's get those bats going, boys. Gator up.
So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get you singing. Over on the first base dugout, I got my friend Jason. We're going to take turns singing some songs. And when we stop singing, it's up to each and every one of you here to keep going. But you know what, Jason? Let's make it a competition. Who you got over there?
Garrett, I'm over here with the first base side, and something tells me that there's a different energy over here. We got some loud singers. What do y'all think? We're feeling good over here.
I don't know much about that energy over there, but I got the entire third base side all the way out into left field. And Jason, I wasn't on American Idol, but I think we're gonna win this thing.
Dude.
Yeah, what song you got for us, Jason?
Well, something about being in Texas
Hey, Chad.
tells me that I gotta sing
Hope you
a
guys
song
are doing
about
well
being a
tonight.
cowboy. Is that right?
I know you're doing well. I mean,
all right, what about Should Have Been a Cowboy? You guys know that song over here? Y'all can sing it with me, right?
let's say of me, Brett Loftus. Mac Danford sends one foul.
You guys would be surprised how many people are like, hey, are you brothers? You just got all the good-looking genes.
That's what a lot of people say. Sal Jacobo's got the trick play genes. Failed trick play, potentially, then goes behind the back, gets it anyway. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the second.
No, in all seriousness, though, why not? Sal Jacobo is a vacuum at second base, and that's already what we've gotten used to seeing from him this season. If you're in the YouTube chat, why not fire up for him a little bit? Let's go Loco. Need the vibes here for Andy Archer out there. Keep it a 1-0 game.
Jose Brother Gonzalez went yaya last weekend at FSU. Played in the first ever 2 banana ball games in the history of the sport back in 2020. CPL Banana same summer. Was in the Astros organization last year. Played 25 games across high A and double A. And a guy that is returning back to his home state, a native of Houston. Played at Texas State. Man, I love me some brother. Ooh. Andy gets a swing and a miss, runs it full. Brother in on the hands, floats it out to right. Just stays fair. Jose on his horse. Throw way off a second. TA there to back it up. 1 out double from Brother, and he'll represent point number 2 for the Tailgaters.
It's a bold decision to go for the extra 90 feet there. Gideon Antel's got one of the best outfield arms in this league. You saw it on display, just a little errant. Helped Jose Brother Gonzalez into scoring position. Now Zach Watson's got a chance to double up this lead with 1 swing.
Katrissa Ballet says, going yaya in the chat. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm going yaya everywhere. I was going yaya on the plane yesterday, I'm telling you what. Zach Watson. Out to center. Pops ranging back. Brother gonna tag up, trying to go second to third. Will do so easily. So now AJ Swiatek, big time position, 2 outs. Potential point number 2 stands on third, and Indiana Stanley coming up to the dish.
Super high leverage spot. This is where banana ball differs from the baseball many are used to. You can't just walk a guy, get behind an account. Andy Archer needs to attack the zone here against a guy who puts the barrel to the ball as well as most in this order. So it's a tall task.
Into the crowd, but over the heads of everyone. Indy would be the first guy to tell you, listen, man, FSU, rough weekend for him. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. This guy had as good as a spring training though as any Texas tailgate. As a pardon me swing, fouled over towards the first base dugout. 4 home runs last year for the Tailgaters, led the boys in blue and orange. Andy Archer, though, 1 strike away. The 2-2. Got him! Big arch. Clutch get-off pitch.
Andy Archer, that is a big-time pitch and a big-time moment. And stop me if you've seen it before. Unfazed by what happened in the first inning, I'm getting deja vu from Tallahassee. That is the mindset you want from your ace. Andy Archer says his favorite card in a deck has always been the ace of spades. He was born for this baby, and he holds it at a 1-0 deficit.
Andy Archer, man, there's a lot of things that we talk about the guys coming out of the draft, all the pro ball experience, and how much better the baseball is going to get here in Banana Ball, the talent that we got of all those former baseball guys. Andy Archer, though, nothing quite beat experience. And Big Arch, big get-out from him.
Well, he also has a lot of experience in playing this sport, so he knows extremely well when it's time to test hitters out of the zone and when to fill it up. He's always a guy who's more comfortable having it hit in play and letting his defense make a play than try to get strikeouts, because in Banana Ball, especially with the introduction of the Equalizer Point, more often than not, letting your defense get involved is the right decision.
What you got on Grub, man?
I'll tell you what, he may be my third favorite mascot, and that's high praise. That's really high praise.
Considering Peter Colada and Coco, both mascots for the Loco Beach Coconuts. He's so green. He's so big.
And that tail's awesome.
Yes. The people in the chat are saying he's going to eat you. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, AJ. He's going to eat you.
Not if I eat him first.
Ooh, wow. I didn't know. Well, I had gator bites a few weeks ago in Daytona Beach, Florida, but I wasn't going down that route.
I'll be honest, I've never had any gator, but I stopped at Buc-ee's on the way back from Tallahassee, and the lady behind the meat counter was really trying to talk me into it. I couldn't bring myself to do it because I knew Grub was coming. I wouldn't be able to look at him the same after that.
Good. I also knew Grub was coming. I was with my mother and father, and I said, I want some gator bites. I mean, I did, you know?
Two types of people in this world.
I may just take a bite out of Grub's tail at some point. I may just do that. I mean, it's so large. Somebody's got to notice, right? Like, surely.
The biggest, the largest, but if
the biggest, the largest.
If you take just one bite, I don't think anyone would notice. I think Grub might appreciate it. He's for the people.
What's that pizza guy, also that sports guy? Everyone knows the rules. One bite. Something like that.
One bite, and then you get to give it a review.
No, Grub, I'm not going to bite your tail. No, we are very happy about Grub. Also happy about this man with a mustache, Brett Sanchez. Belhaven University's finest, Division III Pitcher of the Year in 2023, a Golden Spikes Award watch list honoree in 2024. As a Division III player, that is high, high praise. A visitor last year, Mark Crocco, your skipper, loves him too.
I've only got one question for you about him. Is the mustache or the hair fake? Because one can't be gray and the other brown.
Neither are fake. Neither.
No dye.
It's called spray paint. 1-0 to Ashby Vining. Out to Moon. Oh, what a scoop! Trap between the legs. Book it. Trick plays galore from the Gators tonight.
Just sharp over there. Travis Moon making it look routine, and this is a guy I've got my eyes on. Man, what a play at second base. Grady Morgan, both parents in attendance, wants to put on a show. Again, I've heard if you rub that head, it lets you see the future, so.
Yeah, he's got a bald noggin, man. Tell you what, there's a couple hair follicles still sticking out of there. Big fan of Grady, though.
As you like to say, good people.
Good people, man. I love me some G-Mo. Really do, man. By the way, last trick play from Moon puts the Tailgaters at 4 already tonight. They had just 3 last weekend at FSU. Floated down the left field line, but fouled. That is Jonathan.
Oh, don't do that to the bat. The poor bat. Snapped it over his leg.
Wow. You usually only see that after strikeouts, but.
Oh, that bat had a family. Grady, we were just saying such good things about you, man.
Maybe it's the new bat that he's going to have some magic in it.
No, I'm sick to my stomach. You could take this.
What about the eulogy the Clowns had last weekend over the broken bat? Nope. Not the new magic in that one either. Maybe we need a eulogy for that bat as Brett Sanchez. Big-time strikeout for out number 2.
Big pitch in a big spot. These Tailgaters have it going on against a really tough lineup. Peyton Chatanier, though, this is where I'd look to get the first hit. He just has such a mature approach at the plate, never really swinging out of his shoes.
Peyton, SEC guy, also a Big 12 guy, played at Ole Miss, and then finished up his collegiate career right down the road in Fort Worth at TCU. Sunshine, by the way, first base in the first inning, second base last inning, now at third. He's going to go to shortstop in the fourth as the designated fielder. Ooh, Taylor Justice was clean walking off the field. Will return. Our bug, the video board, has 3-1. I believe it's 2-2. Doesn't matter. High in the sky, looks to be in play. Trailing back on it, McAdoodle. Oh. It was full, excuse me, so we'll do the payoff pitch one more time.
Good chance in foul ground to get out of the inning. That's what you'd like to have to help out your pitcher. The good news is, I mean, Brett Sanchez and Chris Clark, good news for the Tailgaters and for Mac Danforth is that, I mean, so far the Coconuts have yet to be able to get a board, so they have just had it going on.
Knock on some wood here.
No.
Big payoff pitch
Trying
coming.
to jinx it.
Ah, and a ball for a sprint. Good wheels there from Peyton, but he'll quickly throw the brakes on at first. And as you just mentioned, the first base runner of tonight for the Coconuts.
That was really good ball four sprint defense because Chatinier can move, and he was chugging up to first. But even quicker from the outfield, Stanley Gonzalez, Watson all conformed around second to holding the one base.
Sal Jacobo, the Salamander, my good friend who was in black and pink last year. Looks pretty good in some teal now. Ooh, way out in front of that big-time spinner from Brett Sanchez. No socks, high pants. Ball one. Got him! 2 pump J's for Brett Sanchez. And a scoreless 3 frames for this Tailgaters pitching staff. Now for one of the favorite moments of any banana ball game, let's throw it down to the field for Bananas Foster.
Over 400,000 children and teens in the U.S. are living in foster care. To support this community and raise awareness, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we celebrate the Pickering family. Scott and Levy are a retired military family who have been fostering for the last 18 years. Over the years and across 4 different states, the Pickerings have opened their home to over 30 children and teens. Additionally, we want to share this really special moment with the Pickering's 2 adult bio kids who cannot be here with us today, as they are also serving in the U.S. military. A special shout out to U.S. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Brielle Pickering and Riley Pickering, Army Specialist, currently stationed in Korea. Fans, please join me in celebrating this incredible family for making a difference right here in our community.
The Pickering family, Bananas Foster family of the night. Text bunch to 50155 and support Bananas Foster. Something we talk about all the time in Banana Land and anywhere we go. How cool this moment is, AJ Swiatek. You've just been in Banana Land for a mere 2 hours, it seems like. But this has got to be special every time you get to see it.
It is. I mean, the only thing that I feel left out is I want to be a part of that group hug because you can feel the love from up here in the booth. Again, if you want to get involved, text BUNCH, that's BUNCH, to 50155. You can support Bananas Foster. It's a great cause and amazing people that host these foster children all across the country.
There was a guy who showed out last weekend for you guys, right?
Gideon Antle ties the ball game. The first home run in Loco Beach history. And we're going Loco.
I'm playing out of my mind right now. This is banana ball, baby. Let's go.
Hello?
Gideon Antle!
What's
How are
up?
you doing,
Hey,
my
what's
friend?
Up? I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up.
Giddy up, man. That was a sweet manscaper out and right.
You
You've
like
been
that?
working on it, huh?
Yeah. Looked a little more natural this time, I felt like. Felt good.
Gideon, can I tell you something,
Yes,
man
sir.
to man?
Yes, sir, Brett.
I trust you as a confidant.
Okay.
I hate the hoodie look under
Me
the
too.
jersey.
Me
Okay,
too.
good.
Me too.
Good.
But
good.
you know, going to Frisco, Texas, you expect it to be warm, right? This is the only cold gear I brought. So, kind of left to my own devices. I'm getting warmed up though, so might shed it.
Taylor Justice facing Drake Fott. No, Gideon, get on your horse, brother.
That's out.
You're gonna have to chase.
Yes!
Oh, fan call foul ball.
Let's knock it up, baby. Woo! Oh, we're going to him.
It's the first fan caught foul ball in Loco Beach history. Gideon, you have a front row seat. Get over there.
Yeah, baby. Come on, come on. Hey.
They heard Jesse Cole's challenge and said, I'm ready. Helping Draco to his first out in Frisco. And bring him on the field. Come on.
He's switching sides.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
I am upset.
You went quiet. That's not normal.
Get him today.
Hey, Gideon talked to me for 17 hours yesterday.
I did.
And that's saying something because we spent 17 hours in the airport. Something you told me, Gideon. Last name, as we can see on the screen, looks like Antle, but
Yeah.
it is Antel. Tell us the story behind that.
All right, so. Get him in.
One out single from
Okay.
Jordan Hussein, as you were saying, Gideon.
So, military man was armed. He joined up. Drill sergeant started calling him Antel. And, you know, it's not normal to correct your drill sergeant and tell him your name's pronounced something else. So it's been Antel ever since. So, just kind of stuck with the family.
What did Forrest Gump say? Yes, drill sergeant. That's how Antel became about.
That's right.
Moon ahead 2-0. Drake Fott, no. Playing behind this guy, fellow draft pick. What do you got on him?
Dude, I mean.
Uh-oh, can they roll it?
Like
Oh, they're not even able to get one there. Be interesting to see what the official.
It's a tough at bat, as you can see. I mean, like, I feel like Drake really hit hard a lot of times. It's a funky angle. He's not like a, you know, gonna throw a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. But that's a big frame and a funky angle, little spin, slide. He's got good stuff, man. Not a fun at bat for a righty.
No, there's a reason he was the second overall pick in the Banana Ball player draft. First ever one. Drake Fontenot, you know, I could read all the awards he won in college, but I figured it would be better just to say if there's an award out there for a pitcher, he's won it, because the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. Ooh. What do you got?
Gotta be honest with you, Gideon. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That was a good pitch.
I thought so too.
Rolled over. Bro.
Get one.
Between the
There we go,
lines,
there you go,
trick
good.
play,
That's
bucket.
good.
Look like you right there, Gideon.
Yeah, that's right. 2. Yeah, Brew, atta baby. Go 2. Right? Yeah.
All right,
Two outs,
Gideon,
skip an
when we introduced you, it came with an equalizer point and a home run. I want you to walk me through both those moments last week.
Yeah, dude, and it's kind of hard. Those were out moments, man. Like, they just happened. The equalizer point, I had a plan going into the inning because I knew the trick play to happen, you know? And I felt really good with the bare hand, felt like I was going to have to make a throw. And I got to show off the arm a little bit, get the guy at the plate. But I got the equalizer point, and approach against income, man. One of the reigning pitcher of the year. Kind of fun at bat. But I got to say I got him, and I lost my mind.
And Drake Fontenot got him as well. Come on. Loco Beach keeps them at bay. Let's head down to Farm at the Table.
Frisco, Texas, you were a part of history tonight. The first ever Loco Beach fan foul ball from Texas, our guy, Randall. Loco Beach getting up on Randall, the first of many. Hey, 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 Randall, Randall, Randall,
Randall, Randall, Randall. Probably couldn't hear me, but it happens in spirit. First one in Loco Beach history helps Drake out of an inning, and now we get to watch the race of two grown men in onesies. Where else but Banana Bowl?
And it doesn't get any fresher than farm to table. So that's exactly what we got going on right now. Out here in center field, I got Lars and I got Arlo. And these two little piggies are going to run all the way home. And when they get there, they'll have to climb up a ladder and jump through the table.
I've been told to stop.
The first one to do it will be the winner. Frisco, count me down in 3, 2, 1, go! Two twisted tails off into the wind. Lars is pulling out front. Arlo's got some work to do. We got some tailgaters playing defense. This little piggy went wee, all the way home. Lars, some showboating up and through the table. And Arlo, a 2-for-1 special, farm to table.
Boom, baby! Right through it. Looked like AJ Swiatek getting off the plane last night.
Oh, man, I was ready to jump through a table. Are we in Frisco or Buffalo? That's the mafia down there.
Oh.
And I'm still chanting Randall.
Man, we love Randall. Fans? No. Into the concourse. You notice here in Riders Field, these buildings all built around the concourse in the infield. So we'll get to that note in a moment. Trav, sliding grab, to his feet. Sails wide.
Go two, come on, man.
Ben Parker will easily get to second. Obviously an error to second. Be interested to see if that's a two-bag error or just irregular.
First time Loco Beach has a runner aboard with nobody away, and this is the part of the order you want up. Speaking of something that I want to see what's going on under that towel. That's Sabrina Carpenter or Tanner Allen? I think it's Sabrina. And I think she's ready to go, yeah. I'm using the card right here, yard card. TA's hitting this one over the wall. I rubbed Grady Morgan's head and told me that.
Good. Tanner Allen, he told me, he legitimately told me, his goal is to hit 400 this year in Banana Bowl. And that's going to go a long ways in that effort. The first run of the ball game comes from the former All-American, an RBI double, and a Sabrina Carpenter doppelganger, Tanner Allen.
And in the state of Texas, he hits those Dak Prescott hips as well. I love it. Tanner Allen, maybe not the yard card, but I'll tell you what, Grady Morgan's had, it's got like an 80% hit rate. It was on the right track. Coconuts on the right track as well. They're on the board with this one that came with swim trunks and finished with a little moxie. Jordan Brewer looks to keep the line moving. This place is feeling it now.
Look at that, the wave! The Coconuts! Got the great people of Frisco, Texas up and at them. Teammates a year ago and the visitors now face off. Jordan Brewer fouls one back into the crowd, not to be. Man, neither one of these guys can speak enough good stuff about the other. They both speak so highly of each other in Brewer and Sanchez. Brewer giving a big wave and a smile. He stepped into the box. High in the night sky. Out right. Brother. Tip drill. Book it. Tanner Allen tags up second to third. And now potential another run in the inning, but the fifth trick play of the night for the Tailgator.
Good time to go to the trick play. In the grand scheme of things, second to third isn't that big with 2 down. But the Coconuts would love to get a little insurance here, and Eric Osberg is up with the chance to do it. He's having a chat with Vincent Chapman. It's brought some form of conversation now down on that first base side dugout.
I don't know what that's about. Osberg, like you said, mentioned something to the home plate umpire, Vincent Chapman, who then went over to the Tailgaters dugout.
I see what it's about. Look at how many outs it sets around the scoreboard in center.
Gotcha. 2 outs, according to our left center field video board. There's only 1.
That's the veteran experience from Osberg to make sure everyone's got it right.
Sunshine, now it's shortstop. Tip drill, got it! And quickly up at his feet to hold Tanner Allen at third. Double the trick plays tonight than they did in FSU a week ago.
There's the 6th trick play. There's position 6. There's Sunshine Leaders doing what he does. That's why you play him as the DF. Solid effort to double up the Coconuts trick play effort. They're the road team, so Loco Beach going to have to come back in that department for the equalizer.
Gideon down the left field line. Foul. Got that hoodie on. I'm glad he also agreed that a hoodie is not a good look under a baseball jersey. It is if you're coming to the game, but not if you're playing it. Of course, I subscribe.
I'll be honest, I mean, I've never worn a hoodie to the beach. It's 95 degrees and sunny out right now. I don't know what he's doing. I'd be sweating.
Well, we're not near Galveston right now, but another ponche nonetheless for Brad Sanchez. Ever seen some heat at the beach? I know you have. Still a run in the inning there for the Coconuts as the Tailgaters have to get those bats up to negate the first point of the night for Loco Beach.
You guys are bringing
now we'll go down to the field. It's our owner and the creator of Banana Ball, Jesse Cole, with a little hey baby.
Banana Ball tradition right now. So I need everyone on your feet. We're gonna get the biggest hey baby Frisco has ever seen right now. So I need everyone to get your hands up in the air. Cue it up, Luke, here we go. Let's clap those hands, here we go. You guys look good. Get those arms going. Now keep it clapping as we shovel. Oh, you guys look good. Keep bringing it. Now let me hear you sing it. Hey. Ooh. Ah.
Why is that?
One more time.
Speaks for itself. Hey, baby. The drums getting it.
You guys are amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Ooh. Ah. That's what Grubb said. That's exactly what Grubb said. He told me earlier. He just came up to me, and that big face, that big body, those big suspenders, he looked me dead in my face as he ate 17 hot dogs. You know what he said? Ooh! Ah!
That's what I'd say if I had to go up to the box against Drake Fontenot. He's got 1 run to play with, and the chance to tie up this ball game. No one that you'd rather have on the bump than your 2nd overall pick. He's got to deal with Kmart, who doubled back in the 1st.
Walk-off, which resulted in the only point of the night thus far for the Tailgaters. Right now, Croc and Mick having a little fun with the surfboard. Drake Fontenot trying to win the first one tonight for Loco Beach. How about this? 23 years old. Was pitching in college a year ago. Now facing a guy with 10+ years of professional baseball experience in Kmart.
such a wiry righty on the mound. The ball jumps out of his hand and it moves like just something otherworldly. I promise the banana ball is nothing different than a baseball, but you just see it right there. I mean, there's just not many humans on earth who can spin the ball like that.
Full count now. Kmart, oh man. That one was hit about 175 miles an hour fast. Do the payoff pitch once more. Ball for a sprint. Another bouncer to Chatagnier. Kmart, who runs well, will choose to stay at first. And Sabrina Carpenter, the last one to touch the ball, also known as Tanner. I can't believe Joel Zimmerman, Director of Entertainment for the Loco Beach Coconuts, allowed TA to do that. But you know what? I kind of dig it, man. I kind of dig it.
I absolutely dig it. Give me all the shirtless Tanner Allen content I can get.
Mac Davern into the crowd. Not a fan called out. If you're just joining us, though, it was a fan caught foul ball that came off the bat of Taylor Justice a few innings back.
More importantly, it was caught by Randall, a Tailgaters fan, who made the Coconuts' first ever foul ball caught.
Got him. Backwards K for Drake Fontenot, and out number one here in the home half of the fourth.
I want to rock. Drake Fontenot rocks his world. Go grab a chair. Sit on the beach. That's what Fontenot says. Waves him goodbye with a ponche, as Brett Loftus likes to say, and Jose Chito Benitez.
Shout out Jose, man. You know, there was a movie about monsters, and the antagonist in that movie was also named Randall, who also switched up on all of his friends. That's all I'm gonna say. No offense to Randall, we love it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Throw over to first, Kmart, back in their standing. A lot of pro home runs and pro experience over there at that bag between Brewer and Martin. Brother sends it to Brew. 3, 6. Not in time. Brother reaches via fielder's choice, but a great play from Brewer to get out number 2.
That was bold. Did you see how he threw that over to first base? He may have experience. I don't even know. There's no other sport where you see that. I was going to say snapping a football, but that's tougher, and he still delivered it, just not on time. Good backup. Holds the runner to 1.
Be a good time for Zach Watson in his first home run of 2026 here. Ball and no strikes on him. Drake. I love what Drake Fontenot's doing. Not too often in this sport will you see guys throw over to first and keep runners honest. As brother takes off, Ashby trying to show off the cannon. Not in time. It's a good effort, though, on the tag from Sal. Should we see a challenge? What say you, AJ?
I'd like another look at that. He definitely showed off the water cannon. Oh, the tag maybe just under the arm. Good call. Looks like Coach Crocco is coming out. No, it's a fan challenge.
My good friend EJ. We awarded that to him pregame after he was the inaugural winner of the Tailgaters Gauntlet. You know, AJ, I know you've only been here for 5 minutes in Banana Land, but last year, you and I would have had to decide this challenge. Now, this umpiring crew, the crew chief Randy Voss, and obviously the home plate umpire Vincent Chapman, they just get to go look at a good old monitor, put 60 seconds up on that video board, and we get to sit here and tell the people what we think, but it's not the end-all be-all.
It's also a good chance for me to check another monitor. In case you're wondering at home, Bananas currently up on the Firefighters 4-0. Clowns on top 1-0 over the Party Animals. They already beat them last weekend.
And Joe Mikulik sitting atop Mark Crockett. You see that?
I did.
Looked like a little CPR action going on there.
Ashby Bindings thinks he's got him. You can tell.
What do you think Ashby and Zach Watson are talking about? That's what I would think.
Probably something along the lines of, let's go catch a sick wave, dude. I think we got him in second, dude. I don't know, dude. It's really close, dude.
Heck of a tag there. But as Josh Talevsky would say, I just don't think there's enough right there, AJ, to overturn the call.
No, I'll be honest. You know, on Loco Beach 24/7, I think that he's able to get that past. That first left arm, to me, looks like it beats the glove. But sometimes the fans know better than we do, and that's almost all the time. So wouldn't be shocked to see it go the other way either. It's bang, bang.
Good challenge, I think, by EJ.
For sure.
100%. That's a great challenge by our fan challenge representative. And you know, peel back the curtain a little bit, I'm the one who talked him through what the fan challenge was. I told him, I said, you see a call go against the Tailgaters, hey, maybe challenge it. He went against the Coconuts. Nonetheless, the call does stand on the field. And Jose Brother Gonzalez, his first ever stolen base in banana ball. What a sally from that guy. Get in there, brother.
He's talking about in it.
He sure is, man. Waddy, 2-1. It has started to precipitate a little bit more here in Frisco. Down the line, another opportunity for those fans. Ricochets over one of those Churchill Downs buildings on the first base line. Ball for a sprint. That'll at least tie up the inning. Waddy's going for 2. The outfield was late crashing. Oh, Zach Watson's going 3. Oh, no. Waddy got a hobble in the third, in there in time, but we are so much more worried about his health right now. That did not look good, AJ.
Oh, no. This is the absolute last thing that you ever want to see on a banana ball field. Heads up running, going for third, and now all you can do is hope for him.
3-bag ball for sprint. Ties up the end. That is not what we are worried about right now. Anytime you see a guy violently slam on brakes like that, grab the back of that right leg. Waddy on his feet now, walking off the field under his own power. You hope that's just the pulled hammy. It's very good to see, though, Zach being able to walk off the field. As Jason Arndt, the designated runner tonight for the Texas Tailgaters, will come in and run at third. Trey Jones unavailable for tonight's game. Now Indiana Stanley falls behind 0-1. You blink and it's 0-2. Got him! Drake Fontenot, another big out, number 3.
He says, I don't feel like throwing the glove. Probably could have gotten out of that one and got my team a point, but hey, stop the damage there. Good work from Fontenot. He's riding that wave into the dugout, but through 4, it's a 1-0 Tailgaters lead. This lineup's got to get going for the teal and orange.
You know what, AJ? Cooler heads always have to prevail.
Fans, setting up the tailgate can be really stressful work for a dad. You got to get the grill going. You got to get the meat cooked right. It can be really stressful, and all we can hope is that cooler heads prevail. And we're about to find out if that's the case, because around the bases, I got 8 tailgate dads. That's 2 teams of 4, and they're going to run a relay race with these here coolers. But they're not going to hold them in their hands. They're going to put them on their heads. They're going to go all the way around to the finish line over by third base. The losing team's third base representative will get a cooler of water dumped on his head. Frisco, this is cooler heads. Gentlemen, coolers on. We're going to get this race going. In 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. One hot dog style, one hamburger style, a little tumble towards first base. We reach it. A clean transfer. Team Red, way out in front. Running super fast. Can they see where they're going? I'm not sure. At second base, we got to get it moving, fellas. Look at those coolers go. You gotta get home fast before the ice melts. It's anybody's game to the finish line. Red through first. There it is. Team Red is your winner, and that means gentlemen in the poncho. Good thing you're wearing it, because you're about to get a cooler water dumped on your head. Come here, come here, come here. Here we go. 3, Good thing you wore that poncho.
I've seen Drake Total that a couple times. Run with a cooler on his head. I've seen him do that. Maybe not in the best shape that those guys were just in. Maybe a little bit of a inebriated state, if you will. 1-0. Tailgaters lead the Loco Beach Coconuts. Top 5. Brett Sanchez, third inning of work, facing Dane Tofflin. Dane. A lot of air under that one. Brother, a lot of ways to run. On his horse. Oh, he got it! No! Lost him down there in the corner, a leadoff double.
Really good effort out and right. I'm going to give Brett some credit. That is 100% a blind spot from the booth. And that one got lost up in the lights. Dane Tofflin ran with it all the way through. That's why you hustle it out. Brother Gonzalez couldn't get a glove to it.
You can see how close the ball was to his glove, though. You guys got to give me some credit there, okay? You can see how close he was to catch it.
You can also see the rain again coming down here in Frisco. It's been on and off. Stroked into left field. Right center, I should say. Grabbed comfortably. Armani Henderson is taking over on the path at third. Don't want to give away his plan. Just keep an eye on him. If there is even a second that Brett Sanchez is sleeping here, Armani's going to make a run for home.
Uh-oh. We'll see. It's the man with the magic noggin. Grady Morgan. Falls behind 0-1. Infield in here for the Tailgaters. Brett Sanchez, after recording that last out, now the longest outing of any Tailgater this year. Chris Clark threw 2 innings to begin the ball game, went 6 up and 6 down. Brett so far 2 1/3, only 1 earned run. Potentially the second earned run, standing at third. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball force, Brent would definitely concede a run here. Big pitch incoming. Right over the head of Travis Munoz and in the right center field gap. Sliding to get to it, Indy. Couldn't grasp it cleanly. Gets it back in though. RBI double. And another run that has not translated to a point yet for Loco Beach.
Back-to-back scoring innings though for Crocco's crew. And what's going on behind the plate? Are we gonna do some yoga? Is that what's happening right now? Is it a party at the beach down in Copacabana? That's word on the street, Brett.
Hey, yeah. Okay. Shade the eyes of those young ones watching. JD Urso showing off what we call some badogado.
He told me he got those implants down in Miami.
Man, Dr. Miami.
Bingo.
Good people. And known Banana Ball fan. Was in Savannah last year for a Bananas Party Animals game.
Heard he took a trip to Copacabana as well.
I heard he took a trip to your house. I heard you made an at-home visit with him. That's the word on the street.
Hey, we don't have to talk about what I do in my spare time.
Ball and a strike right now to Peyton Chatagnier. Pardon me. We were strike behind. That's a strikeout for Brett Sanchez.
Another one for him. Guy with the shorts on the bump. Anything but short. He's having a quick outing. And you can't go a pitch without Loco Beach going loco.
Salamander, what say you? Miss Charleston, the princess of Loco Beach in the background. Get into it, AJ.
I practiced with them. Get ready for them to tell you how much they love you, too, because we love all the fans out there. Or the 9,000 in attendance. I love you, I love you, I love you. Each and every one of you. Chat, fire me up. The Salamanders coming to the dish. A chance to add to this Loco Beach lead in the inning.
Let's screen record that. Lullaby by AJ Swan.
Yeah, I've been known to help put kids to sleep.
80 grade singer. Maybe not an 80 grade dancer, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Look at the Beefy Boys behind home plate. See them there towards the top of your screen. Salamander falls behind, even count at 1-1. Poked out to center. Indy. Trick play missed. Another run comes home to score for the Coconuts.
Well, that one's more for the love of the game. Not really the time to try a trick play for Indiana Stanley. You can see he's feeling it in center field. That immediately impacts us with 2 away and brings in a run, gives an extra life to Salamanders to run on second, and almost most importantly of all, it flips the lineup over for Ben Pumps Parker. He can swing it with the best of them.
Officially a single his last time up, reached second via throwing. Behind 0-1. Man, broken back, but it'll die a hero. Out to left, coming up throwing, throws way up the line, but cut off by Barnes. Held up at third. The Salamander. 2 ducks on the pond, on the corner, still 2 outs.
Got a couple ducks in the ocean. Oh man, and Sabrina's back. Oh Sabrina, what are you hiding for us this time?
Those look like and 1 swim trunks compared to the other ones he's had. Those are down past his knees. No BGs for Tanner this time. High chopper. Oh! Air Danford. Bucket for out number 3.
Not before we went a little loco though, baby. The Coconuts put a couple on the board. They're not afraid to show you what they're made of. This is a team that's ready to come back from any beach and any deficit. But I'll tell you what, you talk about coming to the beach. When you come to a Tailgaters game, you're gonna see the 2-steppers.
Tell you what, those boys in blue and orange sure can dance. JJ, roping cowboy alongside the 2-steppers. What a player dance that was. For Tailgaters cast and a couple of players as well. Joe Mikulik, special announcement.
Sunshine Raiders!
Sonny! He's played 4 different positions defensively tonight, and now he gets to face the newest Coconuts arm, Kyle Perry.
1 versus 1 of 1. Sunshine went around pregame and got that unicycle signed by more fans than I can count. Numbers really tough on the beach.
That's something that he has done since Albuquerque, the inaugural series for the Texas Tailgaters. In a place full of fans first people, in a place full of high character individuals, in a place full of some of the best human beings known on planet Earth. Somehow Jonathan Luders stands out amongst all of them. Floated to right. Gideon Antel calls off Sal Jacobo. Sal wanted a tip drill, but nonetheless, out number 1.
That was a really good strike on the unicycle, though. How about it? Got it out of the infield, onto the grass. Solid swing from Sunshine, you're right. Just one of the best people that you'll ever meet.
There was a person I won't name in Banana Land, but they said, if we could just have 10 people left
in this world and you needed to restart the earth, sunshine would be one of those people that you'd want to leave here. I thought that was such a profound quote about Sunny. Jordan Hussein, the Texas kid. Ball and strike. Little spinner there from KP. Nebraska's finest. The 1 of 1 on his back. Got to go back foot, not to be. Coconuts, 2 runs to none, lead in the inning. Still looking for their first point of the night. They're one more out closer.
Kyle Perry, honor it. Slams the door and gives a little sally after the fact as well. Oh man, I don't think it's stopping there. Ooh, ah. Now this is Texas. Everything's bigger down here, even the walk-ups.
You ever had a fever dream?
Oh man, I have this. This is so weird, Brett. This is my recurring dream every single night.
Travis Munyo in a black tank top, screaming at you.
Something like that.
Okay, let him say. We'll revisit that. Trav, the back. But he's not ready to hit quite yet because fever dream. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I know you're complimenting my singing in the chat. But you should be complimenting. It's the incredible walk-up. And Travis Munyo just did. Not because of the talent that took. He clearly takes a lot of talent. Because it feels like negative 17 degrees and he has on a tank top. All-time commitment. What I couldn't tell you in the first inning, when I said that he just had on just the shirtless jersey and nothing under it. He had on a hoodie under it earlier. However, he said, Brett, you're going to have to take it off. I have to walk up tonight. I'm not going to be able to wear it. I don't know how he's doing. A guy from SoCal who lived in Frisco for 5-6 years. Donnie Allen has on the shadow costume. Jordan Brewer make the catch for out number 3. And the Coconuts, A.J. Swiatek,
are on the board. Let's go, Loco, baby. It's a tie ball game. KP comes in and gets it done. Loco Beach ties it up. We're headed to the 6th inning, and it's nothing but Coconuts. Let's go, Loco, baby. We'll see you on the other side.
Some say beauty is an eye of the beholder. Others say it's when Jonathan Hughes holds a banana ball. The man from Flowery Branch, Georgia, 2nd round draft pick in 2015, 5-year starter at Georgia Tech. He's going to toe in the rubber here in the top of the 6th for the Texas Tailgate. Johnny Boy, one of 2 Johnny Boys on this Tailgaters roster. 8th round pick, and as you see, Phillies and Braves forehand for a while. Pitched in AA Columbus last year to a sub-4 ERA. They'll have to face the heart of the lineup here for the Coconuts. Tailgaters won inning number 1. Coconuts just won their first inning of the night in the 5th.
1-1 ball game. Trick play battle not close. 7-3. Tailgaters leading over the Coconuts. In on the hands. Fiver. Bounce it. Throw it. Book it.
Good way to start the outing for Jonathan Hughes. Come out, watch Jordan Hussein work. That's what banana ball's made of. Now we see Eric Osborne again. Lefty in the box, straight that one off the mesh. But Osborne just has so much power, and I'm not even going to call it untapped because this is a guy who was in a home run derby at this time last year.
Shallow left. Fiver again. Tip drill behind the back. Bucket. Bucket. Double trick play. Jordan and Jordan for out number 2.
Big time from this Tailgaters defense. Never say never, but with that double trick play getting them into the double digits, it is a tall task for Loco Beach to win the equalizer here tonight.
This one up towards the press box. Rattles off the rain-filled roof. Goodness gracious, AJ Swiatek almost got smoked in the mouth. Would you catch a foul ball? Would you catch a foul ball?
With my mouth? Always. That's my trick play.
You look like it right now. Under a Frisco Rough Riders blanket.
It's actually a towel.
Poked up the middle. Hussein! No, he didn't! Oh! Almost a 3 trick play inning for Jordan Hussein. We'll have to see the official ruling on that one. I would lean hit early. Tough play. Josh Zalewski would tell you, I don't want to speak for him, but what he would tell me is going for the trick play right there does not inhibit him getting the ball out. Gideon is probably beating that regardless. We'll wait on our official scoring from Blake O'Hare. Dane Tofflin had a double his last time up. And it will indeed be a hit, the first tonight for Gideon. 2-1. You know, sometimes you hear people say God created blank. I think God created a baseball player when he created Dane Tofflin. A banana ball player, a rookie in this sport now, who will run it full after he fouls that one off.
I think he created Moto. I hear he likes you.
Ooh. Do the payoff once more.
Moving.
Moving, grooving.
Including Gideon Antle. If this is a ball four sprint, he's going to try to score.
Out to center, ball four sprint defense. Indy on his horse. That one is way out there in right center off the fence. Indy has some trouble getting to it. And Tail, who was running on the pitch. And a 2-out RBI double, the 3rd straight inning now that the Coconuts have scored in.
How about it for Dane Tofflin, his 2nd 2-bagger of the night. This one even more impressive. Doesn't matter, it's ball four sprint defense. That's reaching the wall 10 out of 10 times. Dane Tofflin shows why he's the greatest athlete to ever wear number 23. With 2 away, Coconuts lead the inning. They got extra damage on 2nd. And Ashby Vining, the donut batter. Dunkin' Donut batter, that is, comes up to the dish.
That means if we get a ponche, a strikeout of Ashby Vining, everybody in attendance here at Riders Field gets free donuts. Armani Henderson dancing around, quite literally. Chopper, J5, between the legs, bucket! A 4 trick play inning, 3 of those coming from that man, the captain, the Texas kid, Jordan Hussein.
Not before the damage is done. Loco Beach gets on the board in a big way. They're going to turn things over to Will Etheridge to try to hold on to this lead. But let's throw it down to a race I like to call Man, I Love Frisco.
Man, I love Frisco. And let me tell you why. You guys have some of the nicest moms around. And so out here with me, I got 4 Frisco moms in left field, and they're gonna race home. Frisco, this is the MILF race. The moms in left field race works like this. These 4 moms are gonna wait till I go. When I say it, they'll run through that finish line near home plate. The 3 losers, well, they're going to get a bucket of water dumped on their heads so our winner can remain the hottest mom in Frisco. Are you all ready? Then we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go! A bit of an early start. We're going to see if they can catch it. Oh, and Megan goes down. Maybe she can still catch up. Dana is taking it off in the air. It's Dana. All righty. Megan, Tanya, Wendy. I'm so sorry, but Dana gets to dump a cooler of water on you. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Man, I love Frisco. And you love that man, Will Etheridge, facing Nick Lopez. Will, another Atlanta guy, went to the same high school as Jeff Rancourt and Matt Olson, Parkview High School. Played at Ole Miss, overlapped just 1 year with Peyton Chatagnier. Got a ball and a strike to Lopi. Lopi is over 1 tonight, does have a ball for sprint. Oh. And will be punched out.
Man, I love Will Etheridge. Comes in and gets him back to the dugout. 1 batter faced, 1 strikeout. What else would you expect from number 20 in the teal pinstripes unis?
And 3 lays on his neck. Jordan Barth been punched out on strikes both times tonight. JB, man, guy who's very used to playing in this cold weather. Minnesota native, played his last couple of years, I should say more than that, last couple of years of pro ball in South Dakota, also played his college ball at Augustana and Sioux Falls. A 24-time racquetball champion. Eye hand coordination. Tell you what, it helps you do trick plays in racquetball too. Ball 4 sprint defense here on the 3-1 from the Coconuts. A sword to run it forward. How many more lays could you add? Where are your lays at?
Give me all the lays, all of them.
Barth, ball for a sprint, and Nick Lopez. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We just got on base right now. I'm a little happier now.
You should be very happy now.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting the ball for a sprint. You know all about those.
Oh, yeah. Got to take them when you can.
Can you go over there and inspect that smoker for me? Can
Inspect
you do
it?
that for me? Inspect it.
I mean, this looks like an Autobot right here.
You look like an Autobot. You built like an Autobot, something.
I mean, it looks pretty good. Bart's cooking up some hot dogs.
Dude, those were hot earlier.
Yeah, that looks a
Well,
little burnt.
Tell him you have a microphone on, please.
I have a mic up,
That's all good. Tell Bart that's all good. That's all good. He said they were freaked out earlier. That's all he said. That's all he said, man.
Am I coaching first right now?
You are. You should be talking to Bart. You should be talking to Barth. Go talk to Jordan Barth.
I gotta talk.
He's on first.
Hey, steal right here. Steal.
Maybe we don't tell him that.
Oh boy, that's 2 in a row, baby. Let's go.
Tell
look
what you're saying.
Look two. Stay there, stay there. Yeah. That's 2 in a row right there.
Lopi, AJ Switek said your mustache was not real earlier. What do you think?
Not real?
He said it was not real. He said there's no way that a man as beautiful as you can have a blue mustache. That's what he said.
I mean, it is real. It is real, and it's here, and it's blue. I actually dye it black.
You know, they call you Mr. Leisure, but you talk very leisurely as well.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
does that mentality come from?
You just gotta stay cool, man. Just you gotta know what your motive is and attack what you're good at. Don't try to do more than what you need to, and just stay within yourself. And knowing yourself and moving with that purpose, it allow you to be leisurely.
You know what that was? That was coach talk from the first base coach right now, Nick Lopez. Lopey, how many different bandanas do you own?
I actually just ordered a bunch, so that's about 15 plus. But some of them are the same color, unfortunately, but you know, it still works.
2-2 count.
Here we go,
Mac.
Mac.
Doodle.
Come on. Good take. I don't know why, but it's been hard to see here at night.
It's the rain, Lopey. We can blame it on the rain. You never strike out, so if you strike out, we know it's hard to see. Full count.
He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher. I never faced him before, so he got me there. It's that SEC stuff. It just means more.
Oh, man. Hey, hold up. 1 year SEC ball, but a great year of SEC ball for you.
Yes, sir.
College World Series, the first ever College World Series team in the history of Kentucky. Nick Lopez led that team to Omaha a couple years back.
Yeah, that was a pretty unreal experience. No trick, no trick. Ah, they got a trick. Double trick.
Oh, double trick play, Jacobo Brewer, AJ.
Oh, man. Make it look easy. Sal Jacobo tips it up, and Jordan Brewer says, 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Right between the legs, the luscious locks secure it. Nick Lopez, you had the best view of everybody. Was that as pretty as it looked from up here?
I mean, Jordan and Sal are, you know, one of the best to do trick plays, and they look pretty locked in over there. Hopefully no fan catches that. Nope.
I was down there earlier, and I told them to not catch a foul ball tonight, so they listened.
I mean,
we were at the plate, of course.
The first trick, fan caught foul ball was by a Tailgater fan, and then we had a fan challenge by a Texas Tailgater fan.
Yeah, I actually awarded the fan challenge tonight, so you can blame me for that one.
Oh, come on.
Randall, you ever watch Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah.
You know Randall in there? Randall?
I know Randall from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah. That's what Randall, our guy who caught the foul ball was. That was that Randall.
Come on, Randall. All right, I'm smelling another ball four straight right here.
Are you?
Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's 1-2.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure. You're supposed to be coaching first here.
Yeah, good fight. You know, I coach back at home with my pops at Tustin Knights. So I'm pretty used to being at first, but
you switched from 17 to 9 this year.
Why? They didn't tell me. I just found out when I checked the team roster.
Oh, gotcha.
It's kind of weird.
Poke high in the sky.
No, can't see
Bermuda
it.
Triangle. Tanner
Yeah.
Allen. Oh, he can't catch it. He can't catch it. The second point of the night was in the hands of Tanner Allen, but instead a Tailgaters run scores, and now how much momentum can possibly switch from that?
Oh, that's huge. That's humongous. We needed that one.
That's a game changer. What goes from a Coconuts point, now a tied inning.
Oh, Jason Art! Ah!
Down the left field line!
Oh my gosh, I forgot they can still catch it.
Oh, it's just fine.
Oh no, he's not. He's ready to. Come on, Jason.
Logan, you going yard card here?
I mean, after a foul homer, it's not a chance, but I'm gonna do it for him. I got you. Right. Oh no, those are Kyle's. I don't have yours. I'm going yard card still. I'm Jason's that guy. He's the best pitch hitter in the league.
Toss a shin guard or an elbow guard down there.
Oh, put it down?
Yeah, put him down. That's your yard card.
Face it, let's go.
That'll play.
That'll work.
Jason Art, my July.
Oh, is that it? Is that the inning?
Here
Let's
in the
go.
sixth. Tailgaters lead 2-1. You'll celebrate with them, OP.
That's our guy.
All right, that's 2 in the inning. Nonetheless, here we go. Walk off, Nick Lopez. I love you.
I love you too, Lofty. I'll see you later, brother.
Thank you, Lopey.
Thank you.
Jason Art and the Tailgaters lead it 2-1.
Fans, earlier today, we unveiled Banana Ball's newest mascot, Grub the Gator. But you see, he has worked up quite an appetite entertaining all you today, which means it's time to feed Grub. So I have this gigantic burger, and we need to get all the way to Grub behind our plate over there in the grandstand. But you know what? I say we make this a competition. CJ, where you at? What'd you bring to the tailgate, buddy? Alrighty, CJ, I like your sweet treat, but Grub doesn't eat dessert first. So when I say go, fans, you all need to pass these inflatables all the way down to Grub. The first burger will win. Frisco, are you hungry? Then we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go! Throw that burger. Get it towards Grub. We gotta go. Get that burger there. That popcorn will move pretty slow in my mouth. We gotta go, burger. Grub is stalling. Who's it gonna be? Just that burger right. Hey, that burger's last food in the Frisco. We gotta get that burger right. Someone stop that popcorn. It's going close. One more. You gotta get to Grub. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna get there. We're going to Grub. A come from behind victory. That's the night.
Milk. Man, I love Grub. And man, I love Frisco. 2-1. Uh-oh, standoff pitch. John Reed, Grady Morgan. The man who lived in that apartment complex you just seen. The crack of the whip, the Johnny boy. Out to Trav, backhand, flips it to Fiver. Ah, off the dugout at first. They have been working on that so much. And Quinn Kreller, who runs the Banana Ball account, went out of field day with that one.
Yeah, not every day you see a 4-6-3 single put out. Almost did there, but that's why you hustle down the line. Grady Morgan, not afraid to swing at the first pitch. Saw one he liked, and it pays off.
4-1. The Bananas victorious over the Firefighters at historic Grayson Stadium tonight. Appreciate all you guys joining us. John Reed, as we mentioned, in the pitch. Facing Peyton Chatagnier. Strike out in the ball for a sprint for him tonight. Johnny Boy. Last time he towed this rubber, September 6, 2025, a day that will go down in Tailgaters history. The first ever win here in the Lone Star State for the boys in blue and orange. Now he's back. Former Nationals farmhand. Being used up as a setup man this year for the Tailgaters. Got it! Poke check! The first of the night as John Reed waves him goodbye.
Good recovery from Reed. Brings up Sal Jacobo. Good swing right through it. And that's what we saw earlier in this game from the Tailgaters pitching staff. See if Sal's got an answer with the runner at first and a one-run deficit to dig out of.
Tosh Porter also now catching for the Tailgaters. Ball in a strike. Salamander reached via trick play, missed. Last time up, 0 for 2 tonight. Floated down the right field line. Oh yeah, that one's going all the way to the fence down there in the corner. Grady's on his horse. Relay throw coming in. Throw home. Wild, but John Reed backing it up. Keeps Salamander at second. An RBI double, and now the 4th straight inning in which the Nuts have rolled.
Yeah, that's more than floated. That thing was zipped into right field. Grady Morgan eats some sand in the process. And you said it best, Brett. That's 4 straight scoring innings for the hottest team in Banana Ball. Flips things right over for Ben Parker, who flips with the best of them.
By default, I don't think they can be the hottest team in Banana Ball because the Firefighters are the hottest team in sports.
One team's 1-0, the other's 0-2.
Fair enough. 0-1, Ben Parker. Yes, Sandy D. John Reed is pitching in Vans. He sure is.
Van cleats, those are cool.
That's right. Very similar deal, Michael Lorenzen, if those remember. The former two-way player turned closer for the Cincinnati Reds, used to throw in. Same guy. John Reed deals with that Michael Lorenzen dealt with back in the day. Yeah, that mound needs a little TLC after all that rain we've gotten here today. Phelps out to left center. Off the base of the fence. Salamander will easily score. Back-to-back RBI doubles for the Coconuts.
Ben Parker, can you tell he's been in the gym? Put a right into that one. Mere feet from leaving the yard, but it still does its job. Brings in a run, makes it a 2-0 inning on this stroke to right. That was able to hit the wall on the fly and get him into scoring position for TA.
Also seeing some notes in the chat here asking about Zach Watson. We do not have an official update on Waddy. Jason Arndt has played the last few innings in left field. That's the only update we currently have for you guys. Tanner off the end of the bat. Ben trying to go second to third. He will. Trick play. Bucket from Jordan Hussein. Another one from Fiver. And another one for the Tailgaters already in double digits. That puts it at number 12 on the night.
Really nice play. Goes straight between the legs. Beat him by a half step. Runner moves to third. Jordan Brewer looks to bring him in. That's 12 trick plays for Texas.
Ribbon board has 11. We have 12. I'll take the bigger amount. We'll go with 12.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Brew, head 2-0. A ball four Brett would concede the third run of the inning for the Nuts. John fills it up. Very big plate appearance for Brewer. And he'll score another run. Ball four spread. Brew's contended first. You look at that scoreboard out there in left center field, AJ Slack. Look at the line score. And you go, how in the heck is Loco Beach trailing in this ball game? Banana ball. 4 runs tonight.
To call that getting banana ball?
Yeah, 4 runs tonight for the Tailgaters. And that was the 6th run in only the last 3 innings for the Coconuts.
7 total. 3 in this inning. Eric Osberg steps up 0 for 3 on the day, looking to get his night going.
Ball on the strike. Brew taking off. Broken bat. Fiver! Oh no, he didn't! He lays out for out number 3. The captain is showing you how to play defense. Wow! 3-0. Coconuts lead the inning. 2-1. Tailgaters lead the ball game. Defensive masterclass from Jordan Hussein. Special stuff from him. He's a big reason why the Tailgaters are leading at 2-1. However, Zach Smith from Katy, Texas is going to toe the rubber and try to earn Loco Beach their 2nd point of the ball game. Is that an Abilene Christian jersey trying to sneak out underneath? Indiana Stanley down the right field line. Lands on the concourse. Indy, 2 strikeouts tonight. And make it a 3rd.
Putting on a show for his friends and family. Zach Smith has quite the crew It's a homecoming game for him here, sitting in section 121. We mentioned it, Abilene Christian jersey under the jersey. It's a guy who played football, baseball, and ran track in high school, went to state in all three sports, won state twice in baseball. Hometown hero, Zach Smith, showing he's still got it now in a banana ball uniform with a quick punchy in front of his friends and family. Oh, so close. They filled out an entire section.
1-0 to the biggest, the largest, the quad father, Taj Porter. Into the ball game as a defensive replacement. The top half of this inning. TP under that one. Zach Smith, man, a coach at Abilene Christian the past couple of years. Getting back into his playing career. Has not missed a beat. Was as crisp as they come in spring training. Really good last weekend with a scoreless inning against the Firefighters. And now, a full count. Up the elevator chute. Tailing towards the Coconuts dugout. Ashby runs out of room.
Abilene Christian near and dear to Zach Smith, by the way. He's not the only one in the family who calls it his alma mater. His mom, his dad, his brother, his grandmother all went to ACU.
Three and two. Taj, ball four spread. First time the 9-hole tonight has reached. And now, well, Joe Sparrow is going to come in and run. He has to now be the designated runner. Jason Arndt entered the ball game as the left fielder due to the injury of Zach Watson. He was the DR tonight. Now Joe Sparrow, the third string designated runner. This is giving Max Fried vibes right now. This one coming right at us, and I kid you not, no more than 15 feet in front of A.J. Switek. He was not ready either.
Oh, I was ready.
No, you were not.
Jump through the window for that thing.
You were going to slide right down there into the stands. Hopefully, have a fan called A.J. Ball at two now.
That would have to count as a trick play.
No. No, it's much harder to catch a banana ball than you.
That's what I'm saying. That's got to be a trick play.
What?
If they catch me, that's got to be a trick play.
No.
I'm going to have to put that in the rule book. Wait till Josh sleeps.
Jordan Hussein, one of the hardest players to strike out in all of banana ball last year. He's got a full count. High in the sky. Jacobo, kind of in between and everything all around. Corrals it for out number two. That was one of the weirdest plays we've seen today.
Like a tropical twister, just good to be able to track it down and help out his arm on the mound. We heard it from Nick Lopez earlier. It's hard to see that ball out there right
now. Moon, 0-1. The lineup card turns back over. Trav reached once tonight via an error. Ben Parker chasing over. Tanner Allen calls him off and has it for out number three. A little bit of redemption there for TA as the Coconuts tie it up at 2-2. Tell you what, I would not change that channel. Keep it right here on the Tailgaters YouTube channel. 2 up, 2 more innings. This is banana ball.
tell you what, Ben Parker, he's been absolutely wonderful tonight. But that defense for these Texas Tailgaters has just been that much better. 11 trick plays, 5 of those coming from Jordan Hussein, and the equalizer point. It's not going to happen tonight. According to our official count, 12 trick plays now after that inning's been updated to 5. There is no possible way, even if you had 3 triple trick plays, I mean, that's what you would have to have for the Coconuts to catch up. Don't think that's going to happen here. You can all but negate that equalizer point tonight. And we're just going to play banana ball now. 2 up, Gideon Antel ahead of John Reed, who's now in his 2nd inning of work. It's just beautiful stuff, man. If you thought FSU was great, this is even better. The comeback Coconuts. They've come back again tonight, down 1 point to nothing. Then tied it up at 1. Tailgaters retake the lead. Coconuts tied right back up. Do I smell a little showdown? Still a little ways away from that, AJ.
Not if Gideon's got anything to say about it. Played hero a week ago.
Full count. Staying alive. The same stadium when the Texas Tailgaters won their first ever game in this state a year ago. Gideon, ball 4 sprint defense over the head of Indiana Stanley. Another extra base hit here for these Coconuts. How far can Antel go? Shuts it down at 2nd, and probably the right decision. A leadoff double nonetheless.
Giddy up, the Ant-Man. Hits big in big moments. It's what he does. Now up to 2 hits on the game after this rope went over Indiana Stanley's head and into center field. Leadoff guys on. These Coconuts are hitting really well right now. All of a sudden, they're just seeing beach balls at the plate. Something changed in that 4th inning.
Still not a home run yet tonight. 1-0 to Toff. Dane, speaking of extra base hits, a couple doubles, including an RBI double his last time up. Another big swing and miss. Ball and 2 on. John Reed trying to get redemption after that 3 spot that Loco Beach put up on him in the top of the 7th. Jeez, man. These guys just keep fouling them off, AJ. And a shadow picked up that foul ball. Yes, a shadow. Not a man, but a shadow. Still not out here in the top of the 8th. Indiana Stanley measures it up. Antel taking off for 3rd. Will get there standing up. So now with 1 away in the inning, another potential Coconuts run stands 90 feet away with the presumed face of the team.
Only 1 away. That's a good AB. Character builder for Dane Tofflin. Moves the runner closer to home. Brings up Ashby Vining. Get this, in every banana ball game this guy's appeared in, he's had at least 1 hit. Looks to keep that streak alive today. Currently 0 for 2, but you see it on your screens at home. Hit 389 last year with the visitors.
Ashby told me on the plane to Frisco, his goal is to get a hit in every game. He said that's not always going to happen. Sometimes you go 2 for 4, sometimes you go 0 for 4. But it all balances itself out. He sends 2 into the stands, 0-2. Wow! According to Mandy in the chat, the Party Animals and Clowns are also tied at 2 apiece. Talk about a night for banana ball. Slow clap from John Reed. Donut, 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 donut. The 0-2 from Johnny Boy. Ooh. The ball and 2 strikes now.
Speaking of the Dunkin' Donut batter, did you see all the Tailgaters and Coconuts serving at Dunkin' this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Stopped by myself. Got a nice donut.
Ashby beating his chest, screaming at his dugout. His entire torso falling out of his beautiful teal uniform. Jimmy Lewis in the shadow man. Screaming donut. Deuces, no, 2-2. Hit right side, Ashby Vining, an RBI single. What a piece of hitting from that rookie.
He's fired up, and rightfully so. Ashby Vining keeps one of the most impressive streaks in the sport alive. Every game that Vining has played in, he has a hit. And look at Gideon Antle. All the emotion. Loco Beach has now scored in the 4th inning, the 5th inning, the 6th inning, the 7th inning, and of course now here in the 8th. It is a Loco Beach party from those batters' box.
5 straight innings worth of runs, but only 2 points to show for it. Tailgaters have only scored in 3 innings tonight, but have walked off 2 of them. That's banana ball, baby. Ball and a strike to Grady Morgan. Armani Henderson running at first. Clears the stands. What a night for banana ball. 2-2 apparently. Clowns. Bases loaded. Top of the 9th in Memphis. Lefty-lefty matchup. A ball and 2 strikes. Armani takes off. Ooh, fouled off a tie. Nope. Was it fouled off? Yes, it was fouled. No! It was a swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. Everyone was confused. Second out of the inning. 3rd strikeout for Johnny Boy.
Went fishing, couldn't reel anything in. Grady Morgan's going to have to head back to the dugout empty-handed. John Reed has given up 4 runs, but he's also had a flair for the theatric, just like right there.
He got him! John Reed picks off Armani Henderson. Armani wants him to challenge it. But for right now, that's out number 3. Let's look at this, AJ. Yeah, he's clearly out. 2 up. Coconuts, Tailgaters, here in Frisco.
We're gonna light up the night sky here in Frisco. Once we do, we're gonna sing as loud as we can a little Friends in Low Places.
The last one to know, the last one to show, is the last one you thought you'd see there.
You sound great, Frisco!
And the fear in his eyes, when I took his glass of champagne, I toasted you, said, honey, we may be there.
Everything you got right here.
Places where the whiskey drowns and the beer changes my blues away.
I know you know the words. Thank you so much, Frisco. Now let's get it on.
I'm sorry. Can I take you guys a seat between me, you, and God? I was dying in the offseason with no banana ball. I was going back watching old games. I was going back watching Biko and Josh when Josh didn't have no mustache. I mean, I was dying for some banana ball, man. And that moment right there made it all worth it. I was also dying to watch this guy pitch. Meatball trying to protect the 1-run lead in the inning.
We are so back. Banana Ball is witnessing Loco Beach, and it's taken the world by tropical storm. Big part of it, Joe Meatball Filomeno. Hasn't pitched professionally in 6 years, but boy, oh boy, does Meatball still got it. This is homecoming for him and Joe Mikulik, who is just out of frame, about 2 feet off the mound. These two were together in Frisco with the Rough Riders. There he is. And this is a special moment for the both of them. Filomeno's got his wife and kids here. And look at this. We're riding and we're riding rough in Frisco, Texas.
Man, that's so cool. Meatball played for Joe Mikulik 2 years here in Frisco. I asked Meatball yesterday in the airport, I said, be honest with me. You do not have to shoot me a line here. Like, seriously, be honest with me. Where does Mick rank as your all-time favorite managers? He said top 2. He said top 2, and he said he's probably my favorite. He said getting to play for Mick, he said it's no shocker that Mick has the respect and has the love that he's already garnered here in Banana Bowl. And that's pretty cool, man. That's really cool. A couple guys who spent a long time in the minors getting honored here in a stadium they inhabited for a few years. Nick Lopez, the switch hitting DH, 2, 3, and 4. Lopey yanks it back. Boy, oh boy. Still hadn't seen one leave the yard yet from either squad. Couple been close. Meatball floats one in there, 0-2. Oh, got him. Nick Lopez, did that hurt?
So bad it hurts so. I just wanna be her. I just wanna be her. I just wanna be her so bad it hurts.
You know, Lopey calls himself an Ella fella. Ella Langley, who sings this song that's caressing our ears right now. And when we had this hit by pitch idea come up in our OTT meetings this week, I don't wish for guys to get hit by pitches, of course not. But if somebody were, I wanted to be Lopey. It's funny how things work out. He represents the inning tying run at first. Jordan Barth and all that beautiful orange underneath those pinstripes. They'll throw over. Oh, man. Brew makes a great athletic play. They just keep that one in the vicinity.
Yeah, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, but that's huge. If that gets by, the tying runs in scoring position with nobody down. Meatball just got a favor. Now let's see what he delivers here. Fun fact, he calls his changeup the mighty Meatball.
Meatball threw 90 a few weeks ago in spring training. A guy who had not thrown a competitive pitch since pitching in Australia in the winter of 2020. This is his official Banana Ball debut. Did not pitch in Tallahassee last weekend. A 33-year-old rookie with frosted tips in the big 2026.
And they look great. You wonder who did them. His battery mate's wife. Ashby Vining's wife did those frosted tips for him. It's the Parmesan to his Meatball.
Chatagnier goes to second. Oh, it sails past Jacobo. Lopey's trying to get third, and he will without a throw. The inning and winning tying runs. Stand aboard on the corners. And who else would you want to be up in this situation? Who else could you dream to be up in this situation than a man who's also 33 years old, who has 275 career professional home runs? His name, Kyle Martin. No outs. First and third. Meatball. K. Martin. Right side, Jacobo. Double play ball. That'll work. But both sides will be happy. The Coconuts can't win the inning now, but they do have 2 outs.
It's the right decision. Instead of trying to get testy, bang, bang, play at the plate, just take the pair outs, get back on the right track. After Peyton Chatagnier had a hard time transferring the banana ball from his glove on the last ball in play, help Filomeno out in his homecoming, clear the base path. Man, I'm starting to smell showdowns, and they smell good.
There's nothing I would like more right now than a Mac Danford home run. Macadoodle. 0 for 3 tonight. All right, Ashby. Come now. Future father showing off the backside a little bit. Wow, look what I have, says Peyton Chatagnier. The Tailgaters play to run. That means we're all knotted up in 2 apiece as we head to the final inning. here in Frisco, Texas. The boys in teal and orange, the boys in blue and orange. Oh, baby. We might have a Banana Ball Instant Classic coming at you here. Frisco, Texas, 9,000 people. The second game of the year on a night where so much action is going on. Firefighters, bananas in Savannah. Clowns, party animals in Memphis. Here in Frisco, we enter the ninth inning with Loco Beach and the team representing Texas, telling you all runs count as a point. If the game is tied, AJ Swiatek's already hinted at it, we will go to showdown. However, the lights are off. His name is Reese Miller. He's from Houston, Texas. He is the closer for the Texas Tailgate. Goosebumps. He throws a slider that looks like a frisbee. He throws a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. And he's had a 1.56 ERA in the last 2 years in the Pioneer League and was the reliever of the year last year in the Pioneer League. He's nastier than nasty. He's dirtier than dirty. And he's your favorite pitcher's favorite pitcher. He's Reese Miller.
Big time moment to prove it for Reese Miller. He's going to have Peyton Chaton, Yasel Jacobo, Ben Parker at the plate, but that's if the Coconuts don't go to the golden batter. Last weekend, that was the difference maker. They went to Ben Parker, he put on the gold robe. The rest is history. Loco Beach is 1-0. You talk about your favorite pitcher's favorite pitcher. As a fan of pitching and a fan of the sport, we're going to have quite the ninth inning between him and the presumed closer, C.J. Williams. It starts right here at the top of the frame.
You mentioned that golden batter. 9, 10, and 1. Sal Jacobo is on deck. Ball and a strike. Point out, it is 2-2, not 3-2. It is 2-2 in this ball game. We're all knotted up. Hit up the elevator shaft, into the crowd. Not a fan called foul ball, but it was close. The 1-2 from Reese. Ooh, that bender makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frisco's on their feet. AJ Swiatek and I am on our feet. Can't catch the outer half. We'll run it full. Good plate appearance here from Chatonnier. Houston, Texas versus Houston, Texas. Oh, book it, baby! Backwards K for Reese Miller.
Peyton Chatonnier said, I'm going to make you find the zone. Reese Miller did just that and more. Froze him. Down go the lights. It's golden batter time.
Hitting in place of Sal Jacobo is your golden batter, Eric Osborne!
Eric Osborne is the man donning the golden robe. And you may be wondering, Eric Osborne, he's 0 for 4 today. Why does he have the golden helmet on? Well, because this guy can change the game with the single swing. I'll tell you, in my eyes, pound for pound, there's not a better power hitter in this league. And in a game where we still haven't seen one leave the yard, Coach Crocco calls upon the mighty slugger in the left-handed box to get it done. He starts off ahead in the count, 1-0.
It is 2-2. The 1-0 fouled off into the concourse. Ball and a strike. Osberg, Miller. Ball and 2 strikes. A slider that, according to the analytics, better than any slider in Major League Baseball last year when it comes to spin rate. There it is! 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, man. Wow, that was a good pitch. Hit, fiver, bare hand bucket. Jordan Hussein, you're not real. Jordan Hussein, one of the best shortstops I've ever seen, and one of the single game best defensive performances this sport has ever seen tonight in Frisco.
What do they say? That's why you don't bring a glove to the ballpark, because it looks cooler barehanded. Jordan Hussein, have yourself a night. And now it's up to Ben Pumps Parker, who sprayed a double his last time aboard.
Slider sneaks in there 0-1. Reese Miller trying to send us to the bottom of the ninth. It is a 2-2 ball game. Ball and a strike. One and two. The Houston, Texas native. First time pitching in the Lone Star State, representing the Tailgaters. Ben Parker trying to steal first, and won't try, he will easily. What a night. We talk about the defensive performance tonight from Jordan Hussein, the offensive performance from Ben Parker. That's the fourth time he's reached base.
Couple of base knocks, a double with an RBI, and now a stolen base of first. It's been a do-it-all night for Ben Parker. Now Tanner Allen looks to make up for the error in left with the bat in his hand.
We welcome all of those who are watching the Party Animals and Clowns to the Texas Tailgaters YouTube channel. It is a 2-2 ball game here in the top of the ninth. The go-ahead point stands at first in form of Ben Parker. It's Tanner Allen at the dish. Who's ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Reese Miller drops in a slider to get back in there, 2-1. Tanner, an RBI double. Back foot, 3-1. Ball 4 sprint here with the speed of Ben Parker. Could he go first to home? Would he attempt to do such a thing? The paramount potential game-winning point he represents. Tanner fouls it off into the stands and into the concourse. Ben Parker will for sure be running. The biggest pitch of the ball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 tie ball game. Reese Miller versus the All-American Tanner Allen. Oh man, ball 4 spread. Parker was taken off. Parker, is he gonna try to go home? Ben Parker's going home. And he's gonna score easily.
He's safe. Loco Beach does it again. Hit the gator, Ben Parker. I'm getting deja vu. 2 straight weeks, 2 straight ball 4 sprints, 2 straight Ben Parker scoring from first. What else is new? We're going loco, and in Ben Parker's world, we're just living in it.
Maybe the score bug knew all along. 3-2 lead now. The Coconuts hold here in the top of the ninth. Jordan Brewer trying to extend that out. Ball and a strike to the visitor from last year. Still looking for his first pup of 2026. Falls behind a ball and 2 now. Reese Miller trying to get the boys in blue and orange the sticks. Chopper, Reese fields it, throws it to first. That'll be all she wrote here in the top of the ninth. But a ball 4 sprint from Tanner Allen scores Ben Parker, and the Coconuts lead it 3-2.
Big plate appearance for Tanner Allen. In case you're just joining us, earlier in this game he had a chance to close out an inning and secure a point for Loco Beach in left field. Wasn't able to clamp it, but when it matters most, came to the plate, worked a great appearance against one of the league's best closers in Reese Miller, and gets the Coconuts a 3-2 lead. But you want to talk about a bad man. The baddest mamma jamma in all of Banana Ball. He's standing on the mound. He's a villain, and he embraces it. It's C.J. Williams, who is just dicing right now. He worked his way through the spring circuit, and it was like taking candy from a baby. Then he came out in Tallahassee. His boys gave him the lead in the 9th, and he just sawed off the order 1, 2, 3. Now, again, Loco Beach gives their closer a lead and a save opportunity. And I'll tell you what, bias aside, Brett Loftus, this is the best arm in banana ball. And his name's C.J. Williams.
I like your confidence. CJ still has not given up an earned run in his banana ball career, albeit just through 5 appearances. But he also has never faced a Texas Tailgater. Jose Gonzalez, Jason Art, and Indiana Stanley do up. The Tailgaters trail 3-2. Their first game in the Lone Star State in 2026. They're facing that man, University of Tampa's finest. Again, it is a 3-2 ball game. Two and 0. Brother went deep at FSU last weekend. Got some more yah-yah magic in that left-handed bat. Two and 1.
Mean, C.J. Williams. Get ready to hear that name a lot. Meaner, C.J. Williams. Get ready to hear that name a lot.
Got him! C.J. Williams, out number 1.
The meanest, C.J. Williams. Get ready to hear that name all season long. The closer fights back into the count and ends it with a sword. Oh, blowing the kiss goodbye. Why not? C.J. Williams, 2 outs away.
Jason Art, a walk-off single in his lone plate appearance tonight. Came back in the bottom of the 6th. Jason, that one won't leave the infield. Chatagnier has it, and the Loco Beach Coconuts are 1 out away from beginning their existence. 2-0 here in Banana Ball. But it's between C.J. Williams and a man who is wearing a golden robe.
Invoking the golden battle rule. Now batting in the place of Indy Stanley is the Tailgaters' golden batter, Kyle K. Martin.
Who else would you want? 275 career professional home runs. A man who has longer home runs than Babe Ruth. A man who is a man amongst boys in this sport. His batting practice is unlike any other. But now, in the biggest moment to this point of the Tailgaters season, down by 1 point in the bottom of the 9th, backs against the wall against C.J. Williams. Joe Mikulik calls upon maybe the best hitter in his line. 1-0. Big on big. Kmart out to left field. T.A. going back at the fence. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Kyle Martin's first home run in the sport ties us up at 3 apiece. Where else would you rather be? Taco, the first earned run C.J. Williams has ever conceded. This is Banana Ball.
Yeah, that's a golden batter being used to perfection. Hadn't seen a home run to the point in the game. Back against the wall. Final out. Kyle Martin delivers in the biggest of moments. And we're all knotted up at 3 apiece.
We're at 3 apiece, no matter what that says in the top left-handed corner. And it's Taj Porter. No balls and 2 strikes AJ, you said you were sniffing showdowns about 7 minutes ago. Taj Porter has a chance to say something about that. Ball and 2 strikes. Taj stays alive. If you're just joining us, Tailgaters won the 1st and 6th innings. Coconuts won the 5th and 7th. Each team now has a run and a point in the ninth. Rolled over right side. Sal Jacobo between the legs, underhand to first, and we are going to showdowns. AJ Swiatek and the Loco Beach Coconuts. This is Showdown, the first game of this year in our great year of 2026 to go to the best overtime format in all of sports.
A banana ball showdown works like this. We're going to have one batter step up to the plate. Against him will be one pitcher with one fielder behind him. It'll be up to that batter to make it all the way around the bases. We will go until we have a winner. Frisco, are you ready?
Reese Miller going to have an opportunity to come out and get redemption from that top of the ninth. When a ball 4 sprint from Tanner Allen scored Ben Parker. Then in that bottom of the ninth, Kyle Martin is the golden batter, leaves the yard. And that's how we made it here. 3-3 in round 1 of showdowns. Big on big, quite literally. Reese Miller against your guy, AJ.
Well, Ben Parker was the first golden batter in Loco Beach history. He took full advantage of the opportunity. Now here, in the first ever showdown appearance at the beach, who else would Mark Crocco go to but Pumps? In this game, Ben Parker is 3 for 3. He's got 2 singles. He's got a double. He stole first base. And now, undeniably, the biggest look of his young banana ball career comes against Reese Miller and Jordan Hussein. If you're not familiar, there's only one defender out there, and if Ben Parker puts one in play, he's off to the races.
The first one to Ben. Breaks his bat. Fiver. Even does a trick play between the legs. He's just got to catch Ben between first and second. And the first showdown shutdown of the year is on the back of Reese Miller. And now, from one closer who conceded a run to another. How poetic is this sport? C.J. Williams had never conceded a run in 5 2/3 innings pitched in this sport. A golden batter with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. His name is Kyle Martin. Tied this game up. Now C.J. gets to toe the rubber. His defender behind him,
Gideon Antle.
Thank you.
Antle on the right side, C.J. Williams right back in. There's no one else you'd rather have on the mound. I don't care that he gave up the 2-run blast. This is still my favorite pitcher in this league, and it's a big-time test for Williams after the showdown shutdown in the top of the first round.
And from one number 9 to another. Ben Parker, who just grounded out. It's now going to be Nick Lopez. Mr. Leisure, we spoke to him back in the 6th. Led the Tailgaters in golden batter appearances a year ago and was often the 2nd round batter in showdowns. Lopey had that walk-off home run in the All-Star game last year in Auburn. What say you, Mr. Leisure? A ball and no strikes. Also worthy to note, no more showdown chase. If it's a ball 4 sprint, the Tailgaters can either elect to put their designated runner or Nick Lopez on second. If they choose to not put Lopez on second, he can hit again. Again, we're only halfway there, but worthy to note. Ooh, stung into the first base dugout. A masterclass of a banana ball game tonight. Trick plays galore. A home run from Kmart. And now showdowns, the 2-1. 3-1. The Coconuts did not like that call from Vincent Chapman. Low B, over the head of Gideon Antle. It's gonna roll for a while. Gideon's got good wheels. Get on your horse, Low B. Get on your horse. Antle finally gets to it. Low B's on third. An 80 grade arm sails over the head. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Nick Lopez walks it off 4-3, and we are so back in the Lone Star State. Hey, boys, get out there and dance a little bit. Same words I uttered on September the 6th, 2025 in the same press box. If there's any doctors, any cardiologists watching, give me a call. What a way to begin the 2026 Texas Tailgators headliner tour. 4-3 win in showdown. Kyle Martin going and batter home run. Let's throw it down to our showman with Rex Castillo.
Guys, was there any doubt that the blue mustache clutch machine Nick Lopez comes through? Yes, sir. What does it mean for you and this team to get your first win of the season here in the Lone Star State?
I mean, it couldn't be anywhere better. These fans showed up. We showed up for them as well. It's always fun to be here in Frisco. I love it here.
Mr. Leisure's usually calm, cool, and collected. How did you come up with that clutch moment, my friend?
I mean, you just got to visualize, man. Put yourself in the arena before you get up there, and you just got to execute. That's simple.
It's that simple for Mr. Leisure, but it was a big-time win for the Texas Tailgaters. AJ, Brett, back to you.
Huge win. Wow. I mean, these Tailgaters were so successful last year in showdowns. Went to it so many times. It's so poetic, AJ. The first loss in the history of Loco Beach comes in such historic, I'm so serious, such a historic game. Double-digit trick plays for the Tailgaters tonight. You go to showdowns, you have a golden batter home run, and Nick Lopez walks it off. I mean, if you guys are ever going to lose, which inevitably had to happen, this is a heck of a way to lose.
Yeah, I don't like using poetic and Coconuts loss in the same sentence, but this is the one time I'll let it slide because, my goodness, what a game we just got to play witness to. I mean, that was over Gideon Antle's glove by what, maybe a half foot? It was that kind of game. A game of inches is banana ball, and at the end of the day, Texas comes out victorious in their first game in the Lone Star State in 2026. Both teams are 1-1, and I'm just so happy we get to see it again tomorrow.
You know who I want to hear from? The man who hit the golden batter home run. Rex, talk to him.
Okay, Martin, look, they called on your number to come through in a big situation. What did it do to get that big fly here in Frisco?
Man, I'm just looking for something over the hard to play that I can put barrel on, the same thing I'm always up there trying to do, and it just worked out. I mean, couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Worked out perfectly. This Coconuts team shows their game, but for you guys to get this big time win, we're in Texas. What does that mean for this squad?
Man, it's absolutely incredible in front of some Texas fans. You know, this is a pure Texas team. It's just all around electric. It's all around amazing.
Look, that Texas eye swing helped these guys get to showdowns. Kmart, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you very much.
AJ, Brett, back to you.
If this is the first game in Texas this year, I don't know what more there else is to say. Like, you can't get much better than this. You can't get much better than Banana Ball. 13-6 trick plays. You see it 4-3 game, a golden batter home run from a guy who hit 275 of those professionally. His first Banana Ball home run, his first time using a golden batter against a guy who had never conceded an earned run in the history of the sport. I mean, AJ, this is one of those Banana Ball games. Again, you're just never going to forget it. You're never going to forget where you were on March the 7th, 2026, here in Frisco, Texas at Riders Field. This is such a great game, AJ, and honestly, makes me oh so happy that we get to do it again tomorrow. 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. Just a review on the night and a preview for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, one word keeps coming to mind for me, and it's grateful. Just so honored to be a part of this experience, and I think tonight is a great display of why this sport is so special and why I feel so honored to be a part of now the Banana Ball family. You look at what happened on the field. In a regular baseball game, it's over. Loco Beach has the win. They outscored them. But you look at what happened on the pitch for Banana Ball in their home stadium as a headliner. Texas comes out and shows out in the biggest of moments in showdowns, just able to spray it over Gideon Angel's head. And how about the trick plays from Jordan Hussein?
Man, I think in an alternate universe, if Kyle Martin just gets a double and then they score the point there in the night, Jordan Hussein's easily your showman. This was one of the defensive master classes of all time from Jordan Hussein here tonight. What a ball game. Tell you what, like I just said, we're going to do it all again tomorrow. Coconuts will be the home team on the scoreboard, still be a headliner here for the Tailgaters. We'll talk to you 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. First pitch here from Riders Field. Man, we got an awesome staff here. Mohawk Mike Bisson, our producer Chris Haynes back in the truck. Jay Rich, Josh Richardson, our executive producer, run the whole thing. What about this guy, man? Guy I've known for 3 years, AJ Swiatek, one of my best friends. I've been looking forward to this day for quite some time, and it did not disappoint. 1-1, Coconuts, Tailgaters. We'll find out who gets win number 2 tomorrow.